Alright, hey again, all you wonderful lads and ladies out there in YouTube town. What's going on? Steve's here again with you for part 4 of the Super Metroid 100% speed walkthrough. We're picking up right where we left off, grabbing the gravity suit. Now we're purple. Um, and it's time to go. Alright, so now that we have gravity suit, water is no longer an issue for us. Remember in the last part I fell in the water totally on purpose just to show you guys, and you move slow, you can't really do anything, you definitely can't run this fast. Before you have the gravity suit, water is horrible, and unless you're doing like an advanced like reverse boss order run or something, it's really, you just want to avoid it at all costs. But now doesn't matter, water, land, it's all the same, we don't care. Um, so we're back in Criteria now. This is the part that we shine sparked across to get indirect chip in the first place. Down here, this is the platform, the edge. Just shoot this wall. There's a missile in here. Grab it. Turn yourself back around. And this part of the video, um, it's pretty much all just going to be item collection right now. This is like the first. It's called the cleanup. Since we're doing 100. I messed that jump up. Since we're doing 100%, we have to get every item. That's a part of it. And there's going to be 2 cleanup phases where pretty much all we're doing is getting items. So this whole video, we're just getting strong. That's all we're hoping to do here is get as strong as we can, get some energy tanks, get some missiles, some power bombs, everything that we can get to give us an advantage, we're gonna do. Alright, so we're going to just stop in the ship and save. It also refills all of your stuff, if you'll note. So now we have full reserve tanks, full health, full missiles, full everything. You don't need to do that, obviously. If you're good, just keep on rolling. So first thing we're going to do here is charge up a shine spark, and then do a diagonal one from the left side of your ship. And you'll get up here onto this ledge, right here. And, hold on, I need to turn my sound on. I don't have any game sound. There we go. Okay. Yellow doors are power bomb doors. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but I'm sure you figured that out by now. They can only be opened by power bombs. So in here, speaking of power bombs, we're going to get a power bomb. You want to get in here at high speed and then jump across, because it makes it a little bit easier. You'll probably kill one of those guys just running through the door. But yeah, you want to grab these power bombs. And that's all that's in here. So we're going out of this. Now what I'm about to do here is another wraparound like on Crocomire. If you can't do this, I will show you an alternate way of doing it in a minute. The more basic way. But essentially, you want to stand right here, right about, with your aim angled down, charge up your shot, and then you want to take like a step. Just tap right, and as soon as you start walking, shoot your shot. And if you do it right, which I didn't, you should hear a door open. And that is going to be your sign that you're good to go. Yeah, I got it. Alright. So once you hear a door, like when you do that shot and you hear a door open, what you want to do is build up a shine spark here, fall straight down, and then shine spark horizontally to the left. And you'll crash through this wall, you'll go through this door because it's already open because we wrapped around, and you'll smash through this entire room. This is called the gauntlet, and we just skipped the whole damn thing. Yeah, so that's the quick way to do this. And then you can power bomb the floor here to get through it, but obviously grab the energy tank before you leave. You're supposed to really do, like in the old routes, like the very first routes I learned way back in the day, you didn't do this until the very end. Like these were the last items you picked up before beating the game. And now because of that wraparound glitch that lets you shine spark through that whole room, you can get here much earlier and get all the items, and it's nice. It's nice to have the extra energy tank and stuff. Okay, this room, jump up and shoot the top 2 rows of blocks. And then get yourself positioned right about here. so that if you look down one layer of blocks from the ones I'm sitting on, you want to be right on the crease in the graphic between the two blocks. Because when you shoot, you want to have both of these columns of blocks crumbling at the same time, and you want to turn and shoot these. Because this way you can get both of these missiles here at the same time. If you don't get both sides of blocks crumbling, after you get one missile, you have to go out, run all the way back to your ship, go through the entire gauntlet again just to get back here. And it wastes a ton of time, and the gauntlet's not fun to do, or at least it didn't used to be. Now it's kind of fun with the Shine Spark. But yeah, that's that. That's how you do it. And just real quick, we're going to go back to the ship anyway. So this gives you an idea of how much time you would waste if you did mess it up. And I just want to show you like the normal way of doing this at this point in the game. So if you can't do that wraparound Shine Spark thing, if you just can't get the door to open, you can't figure out the timing on the shot, this is your other option. I probably wouldn't even recommend it. I would just come back and do this at the very end like we used to do. But here, instead of charging up a Shine Spark, you can just get up to speed, run off, jump, and then that's a speed ball right there, but you don't even need to. You'll crash into this wall and you can just power bomb the rest of the blocks away, and you'll get up here. The thing is, the door wouldn't be open, and then you got to come in here and do this entire part using power bombs. And as you can see, it's a lot slower. There's lava or acid or whatever that rises and falls. There's these little guys trying to grab you so that you fall, not that you fall, so that they can trap you in the lava. It's slow. It's not fun. You're gonna take damage, and why? There's a better option. So I would strongly recommend just trying that wraparound until it works, because honestly, it's not that hard. Once you have the positioning down, it's just try it a couple times, and even just through random dumb luck, you'll get it. That's how I did it right there. I'm not consistent at that trick. I've done it 3 times prior to recording this, but it only took me like 10 seconds. So now we're back to where we were, and this is what would happen if you did like this. Obstruct. So you can't get to that side. You can't get over there. You have to fall all the way down and go all the way back. So now that I've wasted all my power bombs, we're back. So this is where we left off before that little aside. Still not going through that door. We'll be going through that door a bit later. Yeah. I don't know why I shot that. I forgot that was there. I thought there was just the door. Okay, so we're going back down to Green Brinstar now. And, this is where we did that very first mock ball. We got the super missiles. And like I said, we're just going to do some cleanup here. We're going to go visit our animal friends, the Edicoons. They're going to leave us to die in a bottomless, or not a bottomless, but an incredibly large pit. And if you don't know how to wall jump, like I didn't know how to do when I was a kid, you're basically just trapped down there. And there's even a save point in that room. So if you save and you don't know how to wall jump and you don't have space jump yet, you can just get trapped down there and have to restart your file, like a certain 7-year-old kid named Steve had to do once. Because I didn't know how to bomb jump well, I couldn't wall jump, and I didn't have space jump yet. So okay, what's happening? Right, I'm getting ahead of myself. We just grabbed that super missile. Only thing to note here, this room, the reason that we jumped over the energy tank wasn't actually to avoid the energy tank, it was to avoid what is right before it. This is a pit right here where I'm shooting. And it's where we have to go, but you don't want to go down here until after you've gotten that. Because see, those are one-way crumble blocks again. So once more, if you mess it up, you got to do a whole long loop to get back here to try it again. So jump over, get the super missiles, get the energy tank, and then fall down. This is that inescapable save point I was talking about. Bane of my existence when I was a kid. So this room, we're just going to do some damage boosts just to get it through it a little bit faster. Not much faster, though, because I'm bad. Alright, and this is where we're going to meet the Edicoons. And I know I don't have game sound on these videos that you can hear, but they do like a little laugh that's a version of the item jingle, and then they do this really obnoxious little, like, I don't even know what it is. It sounds like the Bubble Bobble Dragons. as they jump up, and it's supposed to show you that, oh look, you can wall jump, but it doesn't, it doesn't really tell you how to do it. You just got to sort of try to mimic their actions. But we know how to wall jump. We're cool. We figured it out a while ago. So we're gonna wall jump up, come in here, grab this power bomb. Right here. If you get to the very edge, lay a bomb, and then move to the left right as it explodes. You can do that to boost yourself across that pit. Otherwise, you can just fall back down and climb back up. No big deal. That's what I do like half the time. All right, and there's no reason for me to go down here, but I'm gonna do it just to show you the other animal buddy who's supposed to teach you how to shine spark. This one I did actually figure out when I was a kid because it's a little easier because like it's it's not a technical motion. I don't know what this guy's name is. Green Chocobo guy, Chocobo. So yeah, he goes up. He shine sparks. But when he gets up there, he can't actually break through. He just smashes his head into him. He's not strong enough. He's not Samus tough. But yeah, those are the two animal friends. And here that's the quickest way to get over here. Otherwise, you can just run, or there's a grapple block so you can swing over. But this is where we're going. Come over here in Pink Brinstar, grab this missile, lay a power bomb. It blows this up. This right here is a fake wall. Just jump into it, and all of a sudden, you're in here. Kill these guys. You don't necessarily have to, because you're not going to go back through that door. But I just like to, because they're jerks. This is a super missile block. That's why I used a super missile on it. Another power bomb. Gotta have more power bombs than we ever really need. But you can still run out if you use them too much for shortcuts and stuff. And this is, if you need to, if you can't like jump in Morph Ball for some reason because you were born without fingers, you can shoot the ground here or bomb the ground here, and it'll make this little platform that'll lift up to get you home. But you shouldn't need it. And then we're coming down here, and we missed the platform, but that's okay. Alright, so right here, what we're going to do, jump up here and lay a power bomb. And what that's going to do is it's going to simultaneously open this yellow door and bust this open. And through here is where you're supposed to get your very first power bomb, super missile. And this is a super missile block, the first one in the game that you're supposed to blow up. But we can't shoot it. We're not standing. So what we're going to do is run back this way to get the camera on our side. You just have to do it. So run back to the left. And then run over here, and the way I do it, there's a lot of visual cues you can use, but you want to line up the back of Samus's visor, so like the little green part on her face, with this little ball thing up here. So you want to like jump up and see if like the little ball is touching the back of the visor, and then fire a super missile. And if it works, I already did it, the screen will shake and you'll hear a boom. If it doesn't work, the missile will just fly away and the screen won't shake. But you come through here now, and it's gone. And this is how you avoid fighting Spore Spawn ever. So even though we could probably kill him really fast with the weapons that we have now, we're just not even going to fight him. No big deal. Don't want to fight him. Don't have to fight him. Don't know why I shine spark. Didn't mean to do that. This is the very first super missile. But for us, it's the 5th super missile. And back the way we came. That large shaft in the ceiling, that was where you normally come into that room after fighting Spore Spawn. So, yeah, super missiles are good. Now this part, that yellow door we opened, I always forget to go back into this room. And then I get to the end of the game and I'm missing an energy tank, and I'm like, where the hell did I miss an energy tank? Kill the little jumpy guys, open the metal door, come up, open that, fall back down. You can do it without falling, but I didn't. Come down here, energy tank. And like I said, we're going to get another energy tank actually in just a second too. And then we're going to be getting several more as well. So like I said, by the end of this whole cleanup phase, you're going to have a lot of health and missiles and stuff. And like I said, death isn't really going to be an issue. You're going to be able to just brute force everything that's left in the game. And that's the beauty of a 100% run versus any percent. Is any percent, the fight with like Ridley could potentially kill you. And in this one, unless you just like sit there and stare at him and just let him hit you for minutes, he won't. So now we're going back down here to where we got Charge Beam. Lay a power bomb, blows this up. You can roll under here. What am I doing? Alright, open that door. I don't know why I was having such difficulty selecting the right item. Just run. You just gotta run. Yep. Okay, so we got an energy tank. Another one. Just got another one, but, you know, we need to keep that high going. Run back through. If you can, stop and get a shine spark, because it'll let you get out of this part a little bit faster. Diagonally shine spark up. Again, just the way we came. Same stuff. Lay a power bomb. I try to lay it preemptively so it doesn't slow me down as much. And then I slow myself down. What? Alright. Cool. Okie doke. And now we're going to open a door that we're not going to come back to for a very long time. Up here there's a power bomb door. I'm going to just lay that there. Hope it opens. I don't know if it did. Right here, this pipe, you can go through it and there's a missile. You could have gotten this earlier, but it's slightly easier to get now because you have high jump. So you don't need a wall jump. It saves you like a second. Earlier in the game, if you were hurting for missiles, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about that earlier. It's just, you know, I don't know why you'd ever be hurting for missiles, really. And that is pretty much it for the cleanup here. So we are going to get to Maridia, and that's going to be it for this segment. So, again, back in Red Brinstar, you know, this is a room you're going to see a lot. We're going to be back here one more time at least in this run to go through that yellow door right there. But for right now, we're not worrying about that. We're just trying to get back to right before where we went to fight Kraid. So we're revisiting all our friends for this is the third time now we've been through this. But now we have gravity suit, so if we fall in this water, it's not a big deal. It's you know, it's easy to get out of. And speaking of water, now that we have the gravity suit, it's time to do the water world of Maridia, which we'll be doing next time. So I'm going to leave you with this. You lay a power bomb, and then do any movement. This shatters. It's awesome. It shows you this in the entrance, or like the intro sequence to the game. But yeah, when we come back for part 5, we'll be seeing what's up here. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.